Oh, she is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got mid, huh?
Yeah, I guess I will. It's not trading support.
Oh, well.
Charybdis.
Well, the real question is, who do I feel like playing? Okay, yeah, you got your support. Who do you want?
Whatever you're down for, brother. Mulan again.
Okay. I'm gonna change up my Mulan build. Just go with the same build I use for solo. It's basically the same thing, but one less defense item, and then grabbing Soul Eater.
Mm-hmm. Be right back.
The gods are all just like ships without captains. Careless, aimless, pointless.
Defeat my dog. Lucky emoji Apollo, huh? Mm. Kinda wanna do Belt of Frenzy start. And rush into
Hello. Greetings
this.
to you. Brilliant.
Probably starter.
Whoa! Yeah.
Do my daggers need sharpening?
How's it going? Good luck. Happy slaying. Yeah. Awesome. Whoa! Yeah.
Okay.
Attack the Titan! It's a trap. Oh yeah!
Trying out Sigil. In retrospect, I probably should have gotten the Shadow Steel thing. Oh well, whatever. I'll still be annoying as all hell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have spawned.
Milan's quite the bitch.
How do I backpedal faster than you?
Mm. Mm.
Stupid human propaganda.
Shut your jabbering. Tower. That's balderdash.
Boulder Dash.
Your middle tower is under attack.
More wave and then shield.
Yeah.
Enemy missing. Be careful.
Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice. Shields.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Onto a bee hunter. Just another monster after all.
Let's go contest their buff.
Yep. They are not here for some reason.
Enemy missing left. Be careful, middle.
Blood to shield.
Middle.
I'm back in just a moment after this wave. Hello.
What's up, nerds?
Enemy ultimate down.
Okay, I'm backing. Just be careful.
An ally has been slain.
What's up, Doug?
Tower is under attack.
This'll give the extra bite I need.
Not much. How about you?
Yeah, not much either.
I get to buy a new washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big oof.
Is it a, like a happy, I'm gonna get a fancy washer and dryer, or is it it broke at a very inconvenient time?
It broke at a very inconvenient time.
I feel you there, brother. I told you about the issues I was having with my washer, right?
No.
Enemy missing.
So a while back, it wouldn't turn on anymore.
Middle lane.
And what happened is the solenoid that controls the cold water valve broke. So water just wasn't filling into the washer because that solenoid wasn't opening up the valve. And finally, I figured out that was the issue, and I found a replacement part that was not extremely expensive. Like the shit from Whirlpool, they wanted, I think, like $100 or $200 for this valve. Like, it was crazy. But I found it on Amazon. I found a new valve, and I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks. So I bought it, put it in, it was defective. And what was happening is, essentially, by default, all the valves should be closed. Hot and cold should be closed. And when the cold water opens, it should fill the washer, but it should not be able to backfill the hot water. Like, the hot water valve should be closed. But what was happening is, I put the new one in,
Shit.
cold water would turn on, and it would leak out of the hot water side, because I don't have the hot water hooked up on my washer. It's just an open, like the little threads that you screw on a hose to. And what would happen is the cold water would leak out of there. So I got a replacement from Amazon because that was defective. Same fucking thing happened to the replacement, and yeah, I just deal with it now. What What I could do that would be like more of a permanent fix is just buying another hose for my washer and hooking it up to the hot water valve. That way, if a little bit of it drips out of the hot water valve, it's not a big deal because it can't go anywhere if there's a hose there. But what I ended up doing is I took some fucking plastic wrap, wrapped it around the hot water valve, and put rubber bands over it. And it can't leak anymore. It's like the most jank shit you'd ever see, but it works.
It's DIY like a motherfucker.
Who said duct tape fixes everything? Fucking rubber bands, man. I'm honestly amazed that it hasn't started leaking again. But eventually I'll just buy another hose and point like a washer hose on Amazon's like under $10. Man, I'll tell you what. So I was gonna work this morning and then I was like, man, I've been doing so much of this fucking getting up at 6 in the morning and waiting until like 9 o'clock at night for order shit. I'm like, I made a lot of money yesterday. I want to take today off. And then I'll go back to work tomorrow. And I go to get food, and lately my car has been acting up more and more. Like, it stalls at idle when the car's hot. And, man, I don't know. Here's the problem. My car is new enough to have an OBD2 port, but not new enough to have a computer that's really useful with it. So, it doesn't have as specific information as a newer car would have. So honestly, what I need to do is I need to buy a smoke machine, and you can get one off Amazon for like $130. Plug it into a vacuum line. It's one of two things causing the issue. There's either, I know there's a small vacuum leak, but a small vacuum leak would not cause the car to stall multiple times. There's either a large vacuum leak somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. It might be on the intake manifold, which would make sense. You wouldn't be able to see that. So either there's a big vacuum leak or the idle air control valve is fucking up. Those are the only two things I can see. Mass airflow sensor is still working good, and map sensor is also working. Yeah. So that's just something else I need to deal with. But let me tell you, I made some good fucking money yesterday. I was sweating my ass off like you wouldn't believe, but I made almost $240 yesterday. I'm telling you, fucking Walmart is feast or famine, man. You either sit there all day and make no money, or you just make a shitload of money out of nowhere that you weren't expecting to make.
Enemy missing.
Enemy missing right.
Don't fall behind.
Also, Bosch, do you have any idea how to get chocolate out of a bed?
Steam.
I do. You know, honestly, I do have a steam mop, and I could just let the fucking steam come out of that.
I mean, it's certainly not an easy thing to do.
Yeah. So my sheet, I was cleaning my sheet, so there was no sheet on my bed, and I had like this bag of these little miniature chocolate bars, and I set it on the corner of my bed, and I guess at some point, like the chocolate slid out while I was sleeping. And I rolled over on top of it, and it just like it melted one of those little bars of chocolate into my fucking mattress.
Don't lie,
first
man.
off-
You shit in bed. It's alright.
Yeah. I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it's some minty smelling shit, so I guess it could be worse.
It's a good diet.
Fucking mint leaves, nothing but them.
Nothing but mint leaves.
Nothing but mint leaves, dude. I'm like a fucking sheep or something.
It's a new age diet.
A new Weight Watchers diet. Nothing but mint leaves. Mint leaves and water.
Enemy missing middle.
Enemies incoming right.
On my way.
I fucking need to deal with some shit for
Why
the
would
server.
you? Don't. Oh no. Why? Let's run away from our support.
Do my daggers need sharpening?
Okay.
An ally has been slain.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh, help's coming. I'm just gonna dive them before my help's here.
Enemy tower. Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Oh, our support has very little mana. Now's the time to attack.
Your right tower is under attack.
You just gotta grind ranked, man. I'm telling you.
I was playing rank last night. I won one, lost one.
Hiding, are we?
I fucking played with Spicy Aioli the other day. I mean, not the
Oh,
other
yeah?
day. It was like a month ago. And we just had the most unfortunate set of matchmaking, and I fell out of fucking diamond into platinum. And once you're that high up in it, like an MMR, ranked is really fucking stupid. You have to be within two. Like me and him are within the bracket you have to be to play with each other, but we're not within the MMR. You have to be within 250 MMR to play with someone. So I haven't played Smite in probably like the last month since that happened. But yeah, I mean, once you get higher up in MMR, I'm not gonna say stupid shit never happens, but in general, there's a lot more communication and stuff with your teammates and stuff like that. A lot less frustrating shit that happens.
Enemies behind us. Enemies behind us.
I went to Cookout to get dinner for me and my mom today, and I feel like I probably got someone yelled at because I went through their drive-thru, and finally some girl comes on and she's like, "Hey, how can we help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want a tray with a spicy chicken sandwich with no tomatoes." And she's like, "What?" Keep in mind, I'm like right up against. You can get really close to their speaker in their drive-thru. And I'm right next to it, and I'm speaking loudly and clearly. I'm not, I'm not facing the other direction or anything. And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want a tray with a spicy chicken sandwich with no tomatoes." And she's like, "You want a chicken sandwich?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want a spicy chicken sandwich with no tomatoes." She's like, "Is that it?" And I'm like, "No, I want the tray, like the meal." And she's like, she just couldn't comprehend it. And after I repeated myself like 10 times, I could tell someone else had a headset on who was listening, and they cut her off, and they're like, they took my order instead of her, and I'm like, I already know she's about to get yelled at. She needs to turn her headset up or something, because clearly she can't hear anything.
Some days people just have great farts.
Your right tower is under attack.
Attack the gold fury! Enemies in right lane! Attack the gold fury!
The mob.
Yeah, you're all right. I guess.
Some of the shit with this Plex server.
What's up with
The
Plex?
group that... One of the groups that does dual audio releases of all the anime when it comes out, something's been going on with them lately, and basically when new seasons come out, they're not being very consistent about releasing specifically the dual audio versions, which is what they're most known for.
This'll give
And it's just making it a pain in the ass. Like, I went to watch something that's like half a year old. Like, the dub has been out for a while. I go to watch it, and I'm like, I was gonna have my mom watch it with me, and she will not read subtitles. And I'm like, why the fuck isn't this in English? So I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, there's a dub for it. Why isn't this in English?
hunt is on.
And I posted in their Discord, and I'm like, hey, are you because it was on, like, this, they release a list every season, and they're like, this is what we're going to release this season. And that was on their list for like 2 seasons ago, and I'm like, hey, are you guys gonna release this? And they're like, yeah. It's been a couple days, and they still haven't released it. But there's just like a bunch of random shows where they're not releasing the dual audio copies, and then I go back and I'm like, wait, why isn't this in Plex? And then I have to see if someone else has released it. So it just adds like a bunch more manual work instead of it being automated. Oh shit, man! I'm telling you, I want to get a fucking haircut. I think I'm
Where
gonna
the
go on
fuck is
Tuesday.
our team?
Tower has been destroyed.
Like, are we just getting slaughtered?
Feels like it.
I feel like... I don't know. Like, I'm sitting here dishing out damage and nobody's dying. Like, do they have that much lifesteal or something? Is Yamoja healing that much?
Probably not, but
Enemy team has destroyed the pyro. Your left tower is under attack.
we're just not putting out damage.
We need wars.
It's weird.
Enemy missing.
Scylla's under leveled.
I am.
Scylla's under leveled. Or
I mean,
Apollo's
to
leveled
be
up
fair,
there,
Loki is kicking the shit out of them dudes.
Just trying to stay on par with Apollo because he's been split pushing this whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna split push.
Enemies in right lane. Attack the gold fury. Attack the gold fury.
On my way.
Attack the gold fury.
Cancel that. Help right lane.
Oh, fuck, Sylla's in trouble.
Your mother would be proud. On my way.
Enemy tower.
That's two ults.
Christ.
They are part of the collective now.
4v3. One should be kicking ass. Oh, that's the damage. She finally hit Hera in the back. So let's just not prioritize the targets. Okay, they left you because they're fighting Argus, or Scylla's killing Argus. Yeah.
Later.
An ally has
Do
been
my
slain.
daggers need sharpening?
Your middle tower is
You're
under
welcome.
Well, I feel like this Scylla has felled her way to those stars.
How dare they die on ours?
Yeah. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
Your mother would be proud.
They're full of organs, aren't they?
Hunter be hunted. Collapse into the waves.
You will help me destroy the earth! To destroy these people! Be right back.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
Son of a bitch. Oh, that's where it is.
On my way.
Yeah. He pulled it hoping to heal up off of it. Oh, I missed. They're here. I don't have much mana.
Retreat! They are destroying our
Jungle.
allies!
No, I'm dead.
How dare they die on ours? We need wards.
This is
The
just the
enemy
extra
team
bite
has
I
destroyed
need.
the Gold Fury.
Do my daggers need sharpening? Defend left lane.
An ally has been slain!
Fighting
Enemy team has destroyed the Pyramid.
Help right lane!
Fuck no. What is our team doing?
Be careful,
Scylla's still
White.
farming.
Now.
I will ensure that all of mankind has their legs back. Time to destroy these heroes. We cannot fail to give her a breakdown. Don't start with
The
me.
hell's
For the
oh, he
assist.
teleported.
They are part of the collective now.
No, that's game.
Full of organs.
I don't think we're gonna win this. No, it's not.
Scylla is
Huh?
Scylla is just
An ally has been slain. For a bruising.
I mean, she does have the little Hydra dragon things coming out of her skirt, so I'd say she's pretty incredible.
Destroy the
Are you watching the match?
the fires out.
No. Working on the server.
Uh, it's pretty bad.
The new anime season starts In about 6 weeks. Looks like.
Which new anime?
Like the fall anime season starts in 6 weeks. End of September, beginning of October.
Oh, fall. You said fool.
No. Seeing if we got anything that looks cool.
Hiding, are we?
There's one about a vampire shut-in. What could possibly go wrong there?
Careful.
There's apparently a new
Right
Naruto
lane.
that's coming out. That actually comes out in 14 days. There's a few that look like they could be decent.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Did you just see that, Scylla?
I saw the last little bit of her throwing her
Yeah,
away.
fucking. Just taunted into it.
Retreat!
Oh, man.
There's one anime coming out called whatever it's called, but it's gonna be something 100. And here's the summary.
Mob Psycho
Rin
100?
No, it's trust me now. Here's the summary. So, Rintaro tried and tried again, but after asking 100 girls out on a date, he was rejected every single time. In desperation, he prays for guidance, only to be told by a god that his rejections were due to some cosmic error. Now the god is going to set things right by making sure that he gets 100 dates.
An enemy has been slain!
Your left Phoenix is
What?
under
Who's he going for?
Retreat middle
You
lane.
mean, is he gonna miss? And die?
Kill!
There was somebody completely, like, close together.
We do have some decent stuff next season. So we have Rising of the Shield Hero Season 3. We have Tokyo Revengers Season 3. Faraway Paladin Season 2. Spy X Family Season 2. Eminence and Shadow Season 2. Saints Magic Power is Omnipotent Season 2. Let's see. I Shall Survive Using Potions. I read the manga for that. Anime will probably be okay. Goblin Slayer Season 2. I have been waiting for fucking Goblin Slayer Season 2 for years. There's a new season of Dr. Stone.
Nice. Let's get educated with Dr. Stone.
Now, there's a bunch of good sequels coming out next season. I don't know about most of the new shows, though.
Fuck.
The only-
6,000 damage.
This Scylla. And this fucking. When your
Oh my
support
god,
out
it's Super
damages
Hot
you.
Female. We used to play with her, remember? Him.
Who?
Super Hot Female. Used to be part of this server.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, nah, he was toxic, dude. He played with 3, I think.
It's
Anyways.
who?
Yeah, I know. It's like from years ago, dude.
I mean, to be fair, this Apollo didn't do shit, but.
I don't think they ever joined this Discord, Epic.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
I don't see any records of them in the admin channel leaving.
Oh.
Unless they had a different Discord name at the time.
Maybe.
No, because it's this. Well, yeah, probably. Super Hot Females, that's his Smite name. Pretty sure it was something else on disc. But, wow.
The only person I can remember being excessively toxic was some guy who I'm pretty sure was a Nazi. And I think he was like the first guy I ever banned in the server.
Oh.
I either banned him or he left when I told him to cut his shit out. I can't remember.
Oh, great. Like, I don't want to. Don't really
Keeping
want to
your
reroll Vermana. No, yeah, Emoja's a healer, which means they're gonna have a hell, and you're just gonna get out healed.
No damage healer.
We have 180C. I guess Jing is not gonna be too bad. It'll take a while for it to come online.
Amana's not bad.
No, he's not. So I'm keeping him.
Oh god.
Did you open up?
My door's open.
Is this supposed to be like a mirror match?
Is this
Oh,
Jingwei, Vamana?
yeah. Me.
Ooh, we need anti-heal for sure. You don't have to build it, but Toxic Blade in your auto build would be very nice.
It is in dire need of restoration.
Why did I put my 3? Damn it.
Yeah, I'll get Toxic Blade next time.
Sounds good.
I'll drop Frostbound for it. I'm so short. I think, what, Jingwei is taller than me.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hey.
So, Bosh, I went to a new place in Monroe, and I entered the store, and I immediately realized I was at the wrong place.
Oh, nice.
Not in, like, I was at the right place, but it wasn't my scene. 'Cause my scene is not pretentious, rich college kids.
Did you get a Starbucks?
No,
Girl coffee?
there's a local place called Standard Coffee Company.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. It's pretty good.
It's
No,
also
just
a
ignore the
rip-off.
hipsters.
Yeah, of course you would like Bosch.
Did you guys hear about Brandon Herrera running for Congress?
Yes.
Epic?
No.
Is the one person who lives in Texas? You okay? You know the guy on YouTube who does all the gun videos. He's running for Congress.
Oh, yeah, he has a YouTube channel. Yeah, the YouTuber.
Yeah.
Well, I got their pork ramen, which was good, but it was way overpriced for what it is.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. It really
Like,
is.
Wait, you can get good ramen in the middle of fucking Louisiana, but I can't get any.
Out of a fucking there's not a single Asian there. It's all young white people.
They can be fucking. I don't fucking know. They can be Mexicans for all I care, as long as there's some good ramen. I don't care
I
what
mean,
they are.
it's alright. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's just really expensive for no reason.
There's this.
I ended up paying for like $20 for ramen and a frappuccino. Yeah. I
There's this-
experienced it, so never going back.
There's this fast food ramen place in Japan that I hear them talk about it on the Trash Taste podcast all the time. Apparently tourists go over to Japan and they see that place and they don't realize that it's like fast food. Like, oh, this is really good ramen. But damn, dude, I wish we could get some like fast food ramen places here. Like, why do I always have to have a fucking burger or chicken? It's like the only option for fast food.
There's always Arby's, which is
Yeah, when I think ramen, I think Arby's, dude.
yeah.
Did you just say when you think about ramen, you think about Arby's?
Yep.
What kind of fucking Arby's is in Texas?
Don't worry about
What? That is fucking cursed.
Oh,
No, you get fucking Whataburger and In-N-Out Burger and all that shit over in Texas. Why don't you come share that with me?
You're not missing much of Whataburger. Yeah.
Dude, I love
Dude.
fuck you, I love Whataburger.
Ew.
Dude, for some reason, we don't have a ramen shops, but we have a lot of sushi shops.
sushi's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
delicious.
the no, that's listen, we have the exact same issue. We have like 10 Japanese places in my town, but all of them have nothing but sushi. Some of them have stuff like teriyaki chicken and like steak bowls, but none of them have like ramen and like other actual Japanese food. And all of their sushi is bullshit. It's not even real sushi. It's fucking Americanized sushi full
Yeah,
of
it's like
avocado.
California.
Yeah, like that shit's not even real sushi.
I killed myself.
At some point, I'd love to go to Japan and try their sushi, because honestly, like, I've tried the sushi they sell in America, and
Honestly,
I
it's
don't
about
like
the
it.
same.
I don't think it's even close to the same.
You're talking to the guy who's been to Korea and had real sushi.
I'm talking about the shit they have in Japan.
That Japan, Korea, same thing. Except one, we gave a piece of the sun to twice. The other's just been our friend.
Japan, Korea, same thing.
I think if you said that to some Japanese people and some Korean people, you'd get some very angry responses.
Well, the Korean people would be madder, honestly.
Yeah, they probably would.
Dude, that reminds me of this. There was this one fucking author, and I can't remember what he was writing, but I was reading it, and it was really good. And it was so good that he was getting an anime adaptation for what he was writing. And then he made some kind of a Twitter post about how Koreans were inferior to Japanese people or something. And you can imagine how that impacted his work.
Oh man, getting up this morning fucking sucked.
Doesn't getting up every morning suck?
Yeah, I mean, this is the weekend though. I should have been sleeping in,
Oh shit, today is Saturday.
and instead I went to work.
I can't relate because I did sleep in. How come you went to work?
I got a call last night at like 10 o'clock.
Why would anybody go into work?
Am I the only one who, when I would get a phone call from work, I just wouldn't pick up the fucking phone? Like,
You're self-employed, Dak.
no, I'm talking about, like, for instance, when I worked for Radial, and people actually relied on me, I still wouldn't pick up the phone unless I was working.
Well, see, the thing is that I like my job, so I'm gonna keep it.
I mean, that's fair, but they can't fire you for not
Yes, they can.
picking
Yes, they can.
for not picking up the phone.
Yes, they
on your
can.
day
Yes,
off.
they can.
That's how
Yes,
the
they
job
can.
works. It's called a no call, no show.
No. What?
Not even that. It's
No, he's
this is
saying-
an act will work, so they can fire us for any reason as long as it's not discriminatory.
I mean, I guess, but at the end of the day, are they gonna fire someone because they didn't pick up the phone on their day off?
Did y'all hear
Yeah.
about that story about that Starbucks worker that got fired for being white? And
You don't understand, man. Like, we get like he already has a lot of problems with people. not picking up the phone, and he's been very liberal with cutting ties with people for that.
I mean, that just sounds like a piece of shit boss, to be honest. You shouldn't expect people to pick up the phone on a day off.
Well, when you're a flex employee, you're supposed to pick up the phone.
An enemy has been slain. They're full of organs. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Well, what I know is, like, when I worked for radio, for instance, they could probably, if they really wanted to, like, 'cause like you said, like, it's a whatever the fuck the name is, where they can fire you if they want to fire you. The problem is, then they're gonna have to pay out unemployment insurance. So I
You
don't
act
think they'd
like
be
they
doing
don't
that.
already do that.
Yeah, but you're going to give someone unemployment money just because they didn't pick up the phone on a day
You
off.
act like that's not the cheaper option.
Is it the cheaper option? Because then they have to hire someone else and then train a brand new person to do the job they already had someone trained to do.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
I don't know about that. At least not in a fucking job that requires more than 3 brain cells.
This isn't a job that requires more than 3 brain cells. Like, I'm being very serious about this. All I did today was tell some people to take their crack pipe and take it to the street instead of. I'm not joking. I came across some guys just smoking crack. I was like, hey, y'all can't smoke here. Y'all gotta go to the side of the road or something.
Wait a second, I got the video. I got the video.
Like, I'm just saying, I didn't want to write up a report. Oh yeah, I caught some guys smoking crack. Nah, fuck that. I'm just take it somewhere else. That ain't my problem anymore.
Was that the guy, Cody?
Is this a suspect?
Yeah,
Big Mac Sparrow.
unfortunately not.
Dude is on the high seas, that's all I know.
Same pit though.
Should have asked him if they've been acquainted.
Yeah, I was down at the bus transit system, so I got a colorful look at our society.
An ally has been slain. They're full of organs.
Oh, hello there. You are bleeding.
I'm done.
Part of the collective.
Do you need a bandage?
Back to the Ogun. Our mission was an enemy has been slain.
I don't think we're gonna win this. Mostly because I'm feeding.
They're full of organs, are
What's a
Sure,
little
Hasten
feeding
Tom.
between friends?
Huh?
Ace and Katana.
What about it?
Eat it.
It's after the physical protection. That's not the issue. I'm just. I mean, I kind of went Toxic Blade as quickly as I could. I'm just dying a lot.
Time to destroy these people.
I have the lowest gold in the team by 1,000. Like, I don't know what the fuck our team's doing. I got 4 people on me, and our team's just like, oh no, there's one single person. We are scared.
It's nice gauge.
Good God, that sledgehammer rocks.
Oh, dead.
I'm a piece of brains to my robot.
Nice.
They are part of the collective.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Protect humanity.
Okay, I'm back. Next is Hasten Fatalis, followed by Quinn Size.
Okay. Why'd she go that way? Why did she...
To destroy these people. You will help me destroy the earth.
Jesus. Just, they all get away from me so easily. And knockups knock me out of my abilities.
I will ensure that all of mankind has their legs sawed off.
Your middle
I'm really not a good Brahmana.
I mean, to be honest, Vimana isn't really a good god.
Huh?
The only, Vimana isn't really a good god. The only thing he has going for him is his ult.
They did the work for us.
Your middle phoenix has been destroyed.
He was good at the start of the season until they nerfed him a bunch.
Until they nerfed his ult, yes. Which is kind of the problem. They buff his ult, he's really good, and then they nerf his ult, and he's really bad. There's no in between.
I think it was his passive they nerfed too. He used to get attack speed and procs, and then they reduced it.
This guy must be underage.
You think he mines coal?
That's a good catch, I think. No, I just think his mom should have swallowed him.
And
Anyways, I need to get. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, man.
brother.
take care.
Ooh. Hey, darling.
Nothing much. What are you doing?
You want to join me on Smite, Cody?
Sure. Give me a second. There's someone nearby, and I need to kill him.
Stricken down inside of me.
Oh, someone's building base here. Okay. Actually, after this, you want to play War Thunder?
Or Thunder. Alright, fine. I'll just stop the stream and open up a War Thunder stream.
Okay. Dude, someone went ham. I can't find them.
Ham. Straight Black Forest ham.